This one's about Randy's new boat, and it goes like this. We were fishing one day, and the bite was stone cold, and Randy said this kind of fishing's getting a little old, so he retired that old drift boat to a remote grassy spot, and he said, Ken, we're headed for deeper water, where the fishing's really hot. He cashed in his chips and went on the prowl and bought the baddest boat made, from the stern to the bow. He chose the Willys Raptor, 20-foot beast. It's the finest boat I'd ever seen, this indestructible fishing machine. It had lines for speed, and it was built to last, and I figured our drift boat days were a thing of the past. It had a monster motor and an air ride seat, with a Yamaha kicker to make it complete. Randy was precise, leaving no detail undone. He said, get ready, my friend. Our adventures have only begun. Well, I started dreaming of catching the big one, and with a smile on my face, I knew that boat would have no trouble setting the pace. We took it out, and it could turn on a dime. I was so impressed I gave it a name. I called it Big Red, knowing it was hungry for rivers to tame. At Owako, in the crisp morning air with a stiff onshore breeze, Randy took the rough water with skill and with ease. We had GPS to plot our course to return, and with big water ahead, we had no fear of incoming fog, something every fisherman dread. Then we ran the mighty cowlets, and all the guides paused to turn their head. I could see them asking, who's the new guy in the river with that incredible sled? We were all searching for that fresh run of big kings, and no one could find him but Randy, possessing a talent only experience brings. Randy is a diligent, persistent sort of guy. He doesn't give up. He is a man who never says die. He knew all the tricks of the trade, and to get them to bite, he threw every type of gear made. We started hooking fish like you would not believe. He left not one scrap for those guides to retrieve. There were fish guts and blood all over the floor. We were caught in a frenzy, elated with gore. Yes, we slayed them that day, reeling in fast, not knowing how long that spontaneous bite would last. The fish box was full. There were tails hanging over the gunnel. I thought we were going to sink. I said, Randy, it's time to stop fishing. What do you think? Well, he finally gave in and put down his pole, and he said, you're right. Caught all the fish we're going to get out of this hole. Well, we headed back in, taking every corner with care, hauling 5 tons of salmon with 1 inch of freeboard to spare. Randy said, at this rate, we could feed the third world. And with a broad, silly grin, he said, rest up. I'll see you next week, and we'll do it all over again. Well, Randy, you fishing fool, you took all those guys in that river to school. From land maggot to drift boat to Big Red, equipped with every technical feature, Randy has gone from a fisherman novice to androgynous master and teacher.